Storytelling is not a mystical talent reserved for novelists and poets. It is a fundamental human skill and a critical tool for modern leadership. Every time we share an experience, recount a memory, or explain a challenge, we are engaging in the ancient art of the tale. This book reveals how leaders can harness this innate ability to inspire teams, persuade stakeholders, and communicate vision with unparalleled impact. In a world saturated with data and bullet points, a well-told story cuts through the noise, connects on an emotional level, and makes messages unforgettable. The journey begins by recognizing that you are already a storyteller, you just need to refine your craft. A powerful story is more than a sequence of events. It is a structured experience built on 6 essential pillars. First, a relatable character gives the audience someone to root for. Second, a specific setting grounds the narrative in time and place. The heart of any story is the third element, struggle. A character must yearn for something and face obstacles, creating tension and interest. Fourth is the pursuit, the active steps taken to overcome the struggle. Fifth, a pivot or unexpected twist keeps the audience engaged and prevents predictability. Finally, a meaningful payoff provides resolution and leaves the listener with a valuable insight. Most business communications fail as stories because they lack these elements, presenting dry case studies instead of dynamic human journeys. By weaving struggle, pursuit, and a pivot into your narratives, you transform simple explanations into resonant experiences. The purpose of storytelling in leadership is not merely to inform, but to transform. The goal is to spark curiosity and inspire change, not just to transfer knowledge. This requires a shift in mindset. Instead of asking, "How can I explain this?" ask, "How can I help my audience discover the meaning for themselves?" Neuroscience shows that when a story is told effectively, the listener's brain activity mirrors the storyteller's, creating a shared experience. Use this to your advantage by crafting narratives that allow your audience to feel the frustration of a challenge or the triumph of a solution firsthand. Furthermore, a great storyteller awakens the storyteller in others. By posing reflective questions and sharing vulnerable personal tales, you invite your team to connect their own experiences to your message, fostering deeper engagement and collective understanding. Within your communication toolkit, both anecdotes and stories have distinct roles. An anecdote is a brief, often amusing recounting of an incident. It's excellent for breaking the ice or introducing a topic. However, an anecdote typically requires a follow-up explanation to drive home its point. A full story, with its structured arc and emotional core, delivers its message intrinsically. The lesson is felt, not just heard. The most effective communicators skillfully combine both. They might open with a light anecdote to capture attention and then conclude with a powerful, self-contained story that embeds the core message in the listener's memory, leveraging the psychological principle that people best recall what they hear first and last. To wield this tool effectively, you must avoid common pitfalls that drain stories of their power. Authenticity is non-negotiable. Never plagiarize or distort your experiences. Audiences connect with genuine vulnerability, not manufactured heroism. Preparation is key. Study the timing and delivery of great speakers. Crucially, avoid casting yourself as the flawless hero. Stories of learning from failure are far more relatable. At the same time, don't cast yourself as a helpless victim. Maintain narrative control. Be disciplined with time, ensuring your story is concise, and fight predictability by incorporating a surprising twist or insight that holds attention through curiosity. Humor, when used strategically, can significantly enhance your storytelling, making you more approachable and your messages more engaging. The key is not to tell jokes, but to find the humor in shared truths. Start by identifying what your audience already believes, then offer a unique, slightly exaggerated perspective on it. For instance, acknowledging the universal dread of stepping on a child's Lego brick with a hyperbolic comparison can elicit genuine laughter. Self-deprecating humor about a common professional foible is often safer and more effective than targeting others. Remember, the goal of humor in a leadership story is to build connection and highlight insights, not to become a stand-up comedian. It lowers defenses and makes the subsequent message more palatable and memorable. Ultimately, the art of the tale is about integration. It's about moving from giving presentations to creating story-centric experiences. Structure your entire communication around a central narrative, using anecdotes as hooks, personal stories as evidence, and strategic humor to maintain engagement. By avoiding common mistakes and focusing on authentic, structured narratives, you equip yourself to lead not just with authority, but with inspiration. This book provides the framework to turn your everyday experiences into a reservoir of compelling stories, enabling you to connect, persuade, and lead in a way that facts and figures alone never could. The power to shape understanding and motivate action has always been within you, waiting to be told.